Welcome back. Today's book is The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. This book is about feelings and about time. If you look at each page, there is a clock. There'll be a clock up here telling the time that we're talking about in the book. So watch for the clock. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, there it is, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the grouchy ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the grouchy ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for 'em?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked at the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of himself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on someone bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the grouchy ladybug. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 7 o'clock, it saw a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "You want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening his jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. He does have big jaws. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," the praying mantis, reaching out with his long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching out its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. Oh no. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift up his tail. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, right after lunch. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing his teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. fight?" he said to the gorilla. "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating on his chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the Grouchy Ladybug, and he flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey, you," said the Grouchy Ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the Grouchy Ladybug, and he ran off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. "Hey, you," said the Grouchy Ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the Grouchy Ladybug, and he flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey, you," said the Grouchy Ladybug. "Want to fight?" But the whale didn't answer at all. "Oh, you're not big enough anyway," said the Grouchy Ladybug, and he flew off. At 5:15, the Grouchy Ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey, you want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew off. At 5:30, the Grouchy Ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey, you want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew off. At 5:45, the Grouchy Ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey, you want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the Grouchy Ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6 o'clock, the Grouchy Ladybug arrived back right where it had started from. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the grouchy, wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. "You're welcome." Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You're welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. So, let's talk about this book. First of all, we learned previously that Eric Carle uses collage to do his illustrations. So, I thought it would be fun to make a collage ladybug, and here's mine. Why don't you try making a collage ladybug? I just used paper that was hanging around my house. You could use a glue stick, you could use tape, you could use regular glue, or you could even not glue it and arrange it and then arrange it again, whatever you like. The other thing I want to talk about is, how did fighting help that ladybug? It didn't fight at all. It didn't help at all, did it? No. Fighting doesn't help at anything. When you are feeling grouchy, what are some things you can do besides fighting? Well, you could punch a pillow or a punching bag or punch Play-Doh. You could take a bath. Oh, water helps me feel better. Or even just play with bubbles. Anything with water and bubbles feels so good. You could get exercise. You could ride your bike or go take a run around your yard, or whatever you like to do to get exercise, you could do that. There are a lot of good things we can do that don't involve fighting when we're feeling grouchy or angry. There's a lot of things we can do. So now I wanted to read a book that is a real book. This book is fiction. Fiction means it's not true. Ladybugs don't talk. They don't talk to animals. Animals don't talk to ladybugs. all those kinds of things. This book is nonfiction. It is a true book about ladybugs. So I thought it would be fun to learn more about ladybugs. Everyone knows the shiny red beetle with the black dot. It's a common ladybug. Some ladybugs are black with red spots. Some are orange with yellow spots. Some have no spots at all. There are many kinds of ladybugs, and they are all welcome in the garden. Male and female ladybugs mate in the spring. Then the female lays her bright yellow eggs on a leaf. In about a week, a tiny larva hatches from each egg. The larvae look nothing like adult ladybugs. The larvae are mostly black with tiny spines and many sections or segments. As soon as they hatch, the larvae go off, searching for food. Like their parents, ladybug larvae love to eat aphids. Aphids are tiny insects that suck plant juices. Aphids multiply quickly, and they can damage crops in a garden with plants. Ladybug larvae can eat hundreds of aphids in a day. That is why farmers and gardeners love ladybugs so much. The larva's body grows bigger, but its skin does not. When the skin becomes too tight, the larva must molt or shed its skin. It has a better fitting skin underneath. So they have what's called an exoskeleton. Their skeleton is on the outside of their body. Yours is on the inside of your body. Theirs is on the outside. It doesn't grow. So when they grow, they split that skin and they shed it, and underneath is one that fits better. Just after molting, the larva's legs are light colored, but they soon turn black. The larva molts 3 or 4 times before it begins the next stage of life. Then it cements itself to a leaf and sheds its skin once more. This time there's a hard, dry case under the old skin. The larva is now a pupa inside the case. Many changes are taking place. In about a week, the case splits open and an adult ladybug crawls out. Its body is soft and moist. It is yellow with no spots. The adult rests as its body hardens and its colors change. The ladybug's hard front wings turn red and black. These wings lie over the ladybug's back like a shell, and they pop up when the ladybug flies off in search of aphids, its favorite food. Have you ever held a ladybug and watched it open up and fly off? It's very interesting. When a cold winter weather arrives, ladybugs seek shelter. They crawl into a pile of leaves or under moss-covered rock. There they hibernate or sleep through the winter in a red and black heap. When spring comes, the ladybugs will come out and look for their mates. The ladybug life cycle will begin again. So then here's the different parts of the life cycle for you to think about putting in order. You could search online to find a life cycle to color and to put in order. That's something you could do. You could go looking for ladybugs, but remember to be very gentle because they are very fragile. Well, until next time, bye-bye.